Right, today we're going to be wiring my 2021 ARE Z series on my F-150. The problem with wiring directly to the tail light is that every time you turn your blinker on, third brake light is going to flash also, because these trucks use the same bulbs for both. According to some of the forums, there's a wire right here that is connected to the harness that apparently this is supposed to feed a signal to the third brake light. So we're going to do a quick connection to that to make sure that that is true before we go through the trouble of tucking all the wire and then finding out after the fact. So alright, so I've just got some 6-gauge wire. Went ahead and put a connector for the ground I'm going to use in a minute. I took off my tail light because I already have my camper wires ran through the hole, and it is sealed off right here. I didn't feel like having to recaulk that. I got a power wire that I ran up here, and I'm just going to solder these together real quick before I connect the ground, and then we'll see if it ends up powering the light. Alright, so the ground that I'm going to use is this one right here. It is on the driver's side, right underneath the bumper. Just follow it up over here. There's already 2 that are grounded to it. So I'm just gonna loosen that bolt and put this on for the meantime, just to test the light. Alright, so now I have that wire grounded. I just have the excess running right here. And then I already have the power soldered. I know it's ugly, but whatever. So now we'll just connect the ground and the power to these wires that come out of the camper shell, and then we will test the brake light. Alright, so now that I have gotten it all wired, I noticed that it is randomly flashing when I'm not touching the brakes. When I use the multimeter to check, it's fluctuating between like 0.2 and up to like 1.4. So I ran to AutoZone and grabbed one of these. I'm going to see if this ends up helping the issue, because like right now I'm not pushing the brakes and it is flashing. So I'm going to install this and then see if that helps with the problem, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I have the load equalizer installed. Basically just attach it one wire on each, the negative and positive. I do have the brake pressed right now. When I release the brake, it was flashing before, but now it is no longer flashing. So that seems to fix the issue. Now I'm going to solder everything in and wire it up permanently, and then get the tail light installed, and I should be done. Alright, I just finished wiring. You can see the wire just ran along there. Could probably use a couple more zip ties there, but I just hugged that orange wiring harness all the way down. You can see some of the red wire right there. And then I also just followed that harness all the way down. And there's my ground and the wires. And there's the resistor up there, just kind of hanging there. I didn't feel like actually drilling holes anywhere in my truck, but we're not having the flashing issue anymore. And if I push the brake, you can see the reflection that the brake light's working. And again, there's no more flashing. So that seems to be it.